Hello, my name is Amay, and this is Ethan. Our project for Data Plus and Climate Plus for this summer was quantifying Duke Dining's carbon footprint. I'll quickly start with the motivation. Our primary source for this project was Sarah Bridle's book, Food and Climate Change Without the Hot Air. And the primary conclusion from that book is that 25% of global greenhouse gas emissions come from food. Duke has pledged to be carbon neutral by 2024. And what you see here is the carbon emissions boundary of Duke's sustainability framework currently, while energy and transportation are a huge part of its carbon neutrality boundary. Food is still not a part of it. So our hypothesis was that food might contribute a similar amount as to 25% global emissions to reduce total carbon emissions, and we worked to find that number. As for the data, we had data from 4 large on-campus locations, which are listed here for the financial years 2019 to 2023, which was Marketplace, Trinity Cafe, Freeman Center, and Duke Marine Lab.
Right. So the way we calculated the carbon footprint of food is by using life cycle analyses. And so that just calculates all the associated emissions from production to waste for every food item. Our code then categorizes all the foods that we are given in this large data set, standardizes all the amounts of kilograms, and then we can find a food-related emissions number for each purchase that Duke Dining has made. In the middle of our poster here, you can see, just to put into perspective how much a metric ton of carbon dioxide equivalent is. One metric ton is equivalent to approximately 1 nonstop drive from LA to New York City. And you can see through our visualizations, food makes up about 9% of the total carbon emissions that Duke has reported. And then we get that number through this estimation down here. Note that this calculation is most likely an underestimate, just because our data is a little bit fuzzy, but this is the best approximation that we can get. Another important thing to note is that meats are by far the largest majority in terms of what food group is responsible for the most emissions. And then one simple solution is just cutting down on meat will most likely have a lot of impact in lowering the emissions numbers.
Right. Now, moving to conclusions, to just reiterate the fact that food is a significant contributor to Duke's total carbon emissions and is not currently a part of Duke's sustainability framework. Other universities across the US have already begun addressing food-related carbon emissions. Primary approaches, common themes in dealing with these emissions are shifting towards more plant-based, vegan or vegetarian diets, sourcing their food locally, which is within a 250-mile radius, and shifting more towards seafood and poultry. We believe that analysis of food-related emissions on campus can influence future environmental friendly policies and initiatives through Duke Dining. It can also significantly reduce Duke's total carbon footprint if food is considered. So yeah, that was that. Thank you.
Thanks.